Hey family, hello everyone. I'm doing a celebrity reading on Madonna, the one and only Material Girl. I was checking out this blogger channel on YouTube called Night and Day Network, and they was doing commentary about Madonna, saying that she was found unresponsive over the weekend and was rushed to the hospital, and it was like Saturday past, and I'm just not really hearing about it. And they didn't really say while I was watching their commentary, like what happened to her or anything. Um, I don't think that they knew at the time why they was, doing commentary on her. But I had Googled her name, and I received additional more information about Madonna. And here she is right here, the lovely Madonna. When I had Googled her name, let me put this right here real quick. When I had Googled her name, it has here, this was like an hour ago. Madonna is alert after being found unresponsive, incubated in a NYC hospital. It has here 2 hours ago, Madonna hospitalized in a ICU, upcoming world tour postponed. So, okay, so she was planning on touring. That Madonna, I tell you, she just, her main addiction, she's a definite workaholic, okay? She just go, go, go. Madonna tour on pause after bacterial infection leads to hospitalization. So first they're saying that she was found unresponsive and rushed to the hospital. Now they're saying that she had a bacterial infection. Okay. All right. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I mean, it keeps saying the same thing, but in different ways. So anyway, I'm going to do a quick celebrity reading on Madonna to see what I'm picking up because, these so-called celebrities, I tell you, you never really know what's really going on behind the scenes. And I don't, take media as face value anyway. I'm always, I like to be led by the spirit when it comes to information I'm picking up on about an individual. So that's what this reading is going to be about. So whatever you see and hear in this reading concerning the celebrity Madonna. It is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I just want to get an insight what's going on with this sister, okay? But you know me, I'm always doing my little private reading before I even, upload a reading on the individual. So I already know what I know. Okay, I just want to see what's going to come back out. Let me just say that. Okay. And I want to thank you all for your love, support in my channel. I really appreciate it. You have any reading requests concerning a celebrity, put it down below. I won't get to it when you want me to, but I will make an effort. I'm going to be using my homemade deck, Hollywood celebrity reading deck. Holy Spirit, into all truth and clarity by the artist, Madonna. It's present going with Madonna. What happened to her? Anything Spirit wants to know about Madonna. All right, I'm going to start with this first, and then I jump on this one. You can encourage with the artist known as Madonna. Anything Spirit wants to know about Madonna. What's going on with this sister behind the scenes? Hold up, family. And like it wanted to come out so bad. Hold up. Let me look at it. Okay. It might be something to this. It says, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it, okay? It says they are hiding their addictions, sex, alcohol, or drugs. So that's quite interesting. Seeking clarity, but the artist known as Madonna. I think Spirit wants to know about Madonna. What's going on with Madonna behind the scenes? And family, let me know down below if is Madonna involved with anybody. I know a while back she was messing with this young man. Okay, I forgot how old Madonna is, but she's way older than him. I think the young man is like in his 20s or maybe I say late 20s. He's a dancer, but I don't think they're seeing each other right now. So she may be seeing somebody else new. But if any of you know who she's presently seeing, yeah, let me know. And the only reason I'm asking because I got something about a man when I was seeking clarity about her as far as anything Spirit wants me to know as far as going on with her behind the scenes. And I was getting something about a man. And the relationship can be it looked like the relationship's kind of toxic, you know. Um, but let's continue. Some clarity about the artist known as Madonna. Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Madonna. And I am picking up on she very unbalanced. Let me just say that. I mean, I don't know her, only God knows her, but um I'm not saying she's bipolar, okay? I'm just spirit to talking, but I am picking up on that she's very unbalanced. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna put this over here. And let's see. And remember, family, these are just random messages. I'm just shedding light on the darkness of those things that are hidden that's going on with these celebrities. I always say that things play out, but I will say this also. I was picking up on that Madonna was feeling very helpless when it comes to the industry. Okay, I'm definitely picking up on that. She's feeling very helpless when it comes to the industry. One thing about the industry, they want you to jump and they want you to do things as far as participating in these rituals and whatever else that they may want her to do. And she may feel like a slave, just like Britney Spears always, you know, would come out and make little comments saying she felt like a slave, and a host of other celebrities would feel like that also. But that's what I'm picking up when it comes to Madonna, and I don't know, I'm not really sure what this business contract deal is, but something came out about some kind of business contract that she wants out of, and I do see that they were saying that she was getting ready to tour, and who knows, she may not want to tour. She may be tired. Who knows? But anyway, let's go and get started. It's something they want her to do that she's getting tired of doing. She's getting tired of jumping. Rebellious from okay. Rebelling from the music industry, tired of playing the game, feels I just said that feels powerless. It's something how certain key words come right back out. But I'm going to read it, family. Okay, you can always see it. I'm going to read it out. I'm going to read it again. Rebelling from the music industry, tired of playing the game, feels powerless. I read this already. I'm going to read it again. They are hiding their addictions, sex, alcohol, or drugs. It could be one of them, okay? Or more. It has here self sabotage. And it's pretty much due to her thoughts, like having negative thoughts, fear based thoughts. that can lead to poor action as far as how she's moving out here. She ended up sabotaging herself, doing things that are not for her highest good. And if over drinking can be one of them, indulging in sex, I mean, I said sex, indulging in, drugs can be one of them, or sexual perversion can be one of them if she's not protecting herself. I mean, they said she was found unresponsive, so she could have OD'd on something. Who knows? Self-destruct, destroy oneself due to attempting suicide or bodily harm to oneself. Now that's interesting. I truly feel like what's being said is not really the truth. They have these celebrities have these little PR teams to cover things up. They try to keep them looking in the best light. Okay, family. I feel like something else jumped out with Madonna. But as you see, the spirit's talking about self sabotage. And this is something that you're doing. Hold up, I dropped it. This is something that you're doing to where you're hurting yourself due to your negative thinking and your poor judgment, your poor actions. Okay? This speaks volume what's going on with Madonna behind the scenes. Obviously, she's not feeling good about herself for her to be operating being self-destructive, if you know what I mean. But anyway, self-destruct, destroying oneself due to attempting suicide or bodily harm to oneself. They know they are being talked about due to gossip. They do check out social media and they don't like it. So according to the spirit, yeah, even Madonna checks out social media to see if anybody talking about her. The powerful inside elites are trying to control them in the industry. So she is still being controlled, family. Rightfully so. She has that staying power in the industry. She's been in the industry for a long time and she knows what it takes to have that staying power. But it looked like to me she's getting tired of jumping. You know what I mean, okay? Whatever game she has to play, it looked like to me she's getting tired of playing the game. Behind the scenes in their life full of drama, no peace of mind. I don't mean no harm, but so far I haven't seen anything in here good. And there are a lot of positive messages in here. Please know that. They are sold to the industry, the get it along game. They stay down in silence. So this just lets me know that, she's sold to the industry. As this message says, she's down with the get along game. Pretty much what they say go. And she's remaining silent about what's going on behind the scenes. She's not speaking up about it. And I also was getting something about falling from grace when it comes to Madonna. So I don't know what she's doing behind the scenes, but eventually something's going to come to the light, and it's not going to make her look in a positive image at all. Because falling from grace is to where you're not looked at in the best light. Okay, people are like you know shaking their heads at you like what? Not her. You know. Anyway, will be exposed. So it's something that she's doing behind the scenes that's not going to make her look good in the best light eventually. Because what's done in the dark always come out to the light. In the closet with their sexuality. So for the most part, Madonna probably, bisexual, okay, allegedly. And I think people who are her fans, they pretty much know that about her anyway. Okay, this is interesting right here. This says addictions, drugs, allegedly. Okay, this may be one of her addictions. Remember, they said she was found unresponsive, and they had to put her in what ICU. So drugs may be a factor here. Remember this. self-sabotage. But for some reason, they're trying to cover it up. Okay? Trying to cover it up. Mental health cries, mental health, a cry for help, pay attention. So basically, the spirit is saying Madonna is experiencing some kind of mental health breakdown behind the scenes. And whatever she's doing is like a cry for help, okay? But, it looked like to me she's self medicating as far as trying to deal with it. So, mental health crisis, a cry for help, pay attention. They seek attention and they love to be praised by others outside of them. And Madonna is very ambitious. Please know that. She's very ambitious. My private reading was letting me know that she's very ambitious and she has stepped over others, allegedly, as far as rising up in the game. Let me say this. She did what she had to do in order to rise up in the game. That's somebody very ambitious. I'm controlled by the powerful industry elites. So as you see, we have it here twice, the word control, because they came out my private reading. She was feeling very helpless. It looked like to be she wants out, and she wants them to leave her alone. See here, the powerful inside elites are trying to control them in the industry. I'm controlled by the powerful industry elites. I just said that having a mental breakdown. Who knows? She may have got her to a bad batch. It just depends on what she's into when it comes to getting high, allegedly. It has here don't feel safe. It has here shed of blood due to being in rituals. So allegedly, Madonna has been known for taking part in these rituals. I'm not gonna say she shed any blood, but she knows about these rituals that goes on behind the scenes. They have a strong attraction for the opposite sex. Being used by the industry and undervalued. And that's another thing. I feel like, not only do she know she's being used by the industry, but she also feels undervalued for whatever reason. Okay? She's feeling very undervalued. And this just says suicide, not true. This is what they want you to believe. Now, so far, I'm seeing self sabotage, and I can get that, like I said, due to, you doing like self harming things to yourself. Um, so far, they're not saying that she committed suicide. So this could be maybe a near future, in the future event, because other things came out in that private reading also that has not came back out yet. Um, as far as some possible things that could have jumped off with Madonna. But I don't want to speak on it. I pretty much want the spirit to do the talking, okay, family? But the fact that I'm seeing this right here, um, I can see why we're seeing self sabotage. Like for instance, if something like were to happen to her, God forbid, you know, it may look like she could be the suicide, but she didn't. I feel like if anything, it could be just due to this right here, overly self-medicating. But we're gonna think positive, all right? But she definitely, if this is the case, she needs to get a grip on that because it has here will be exposed. And I also got my private reading, Falling from Grace. And I also got the message feeling empty. And that's not a good place. That's not a good place to be in. It can happen to anybody. But not only are you feeling depressed, okay, you just, you feeling helpless. You so far in the dark, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's not really good. It's like a hopeless place to be, okay. And I was getting that about her. And a lot of times people self medicate when they are like that. I'm gonna put this back on the bottom and reshuffle. Anything else people want to know about Madonna? Anything else people want to know about Madonna? The artist known as Madonna. Anything else people want to know about the artist Madonna? Why was she committed in the hospital? Oh boy. They have wings to fly, so it seems, but they're in a cage. Now that's deep right there. They have wings to fly, so it seems, but they're in a cage. Now this somebody that feels very hopeless, especially if she's thinking like this. Like it's like I have wings to fly, but I'm in a cage. I can't really do what I want to do. Or somebody clipped her wings, if you know what I mean. Not happy, just faking it for the cameras. Break from the industry. The need to go solo, independent. They're making too much money off of her. There is no way they would want her to break away from the industry. And what can happen is, I hate to say it, family, but it does happen. They'll start messing with her. They'll start messing with her career to where like they'll like start sabotaging her career. But if this is what she really, really want, to go solo and break from the industry, she's going to do what she has to do. Having surgery for health reasons. So this speaking about health reasons. And they did mention something about health reasons on here. Let me see something. I'm going to pull that back up because this is confirmation. Also, it says, Madonna hospitalized in ICU. Hold on, let me find another one. Hold on, but this is not really telling me. Um, Madonna tour on pause after bacterial infection leads to hospitalization. But it doesn't make sense to me because this right here says Madonna is alert after being found unresponsive, incubated in NYC Hospital. And I don't know too much about no bacterial infection that's going to cause you to pass out. I don't know anything about all that. But anyway, it says having surgery for health reasons. Now this is kind of past tense, so I'm not really sure, why this will come out. But everything's allegedly here, family. I always say let things play out. It says, I was sound mind, looking forward to the future. I was grounded. It's sort of like a message, like letting people know, she wouldn't harm herself. That's what I'm getting from this. No matter what's going on with her, she wouldn't take herself out. Losing sight of self, pleasing others, putting yourself last, and that's somebody that operates in self-sabotaging also. Losing sight of self, pleasing others, putting yourself last. She needs to put herself first and focus on Madonna and stop trying to please the world and take care of herself. That's what she need to be doing. I told you, I cannot make this up. I think I'm going to end it right here. We're going to just pray for Madonna for a safe recovery. And if she does recover, let's pray she get her mind right and get herself together, okay? So she can heal mind, body, and spirit. Anyway, it has here music artist falling from grace. Now, for this to come out, this is not good. It's something that she's doing behind the scenes to where she's self-harming herself. That's the point I'm trying to make, okay? And when I get this, I think about those things that are going on behind the scenes, in the shadows that she doesn't want to come out. Falling from grace is due to the public finding out about it, but it does not make you look good in a positive light. And it has here sorrow ahead, music artist, loss, disappointment. Now, this is allegedly, but you know, I'm just a messenger, okay? This speaks about in the near future. It's a sorrow ahead music artist, loss, disappointment. Anyway, who knows what's really going on with Madonna? But this came back out, and this came back out. Sorrow ahead music artist that came back out. I did my private reading on her, as well as the spirit was letting me know she's not in a good place mentally. But I still don't feel like I'm still not picking up on because Madonna loves life too much. Excuse me, I'm still not picking up on with the fact that she would take herself out. I feel like if something would have happened to her, it would be due to her own doing, from the perspective of um, self-sacrifice, hooking up with the wrong individual, doing self-harm things, well, whether it's self-medicating, okay, drugs or alcohol, or it can be living a perversion life, sexually, as hopefully she's protecting herself, but I pretty much see it from that perspective, pretty much how she's moving out here, very destructive. Okay, let me end this reading with a let me see something. I was going to use this, but I don't even feel the need to use this because it pretty much spoke for itself and I used this deck. Let me see something real quick. Seeing clarity on the music artist, Madonna. Anything else you want to know about Madonna? Seeing clarity on the music artist, Madonna. Anything Spirit wants to know about Madonna? Ooh. Hollywood elite has authority over them, not in personal power. I told you she felt powerless. Anything else Spirit wants to know about Madonna? Ooh, okay, I think I'm gonna stop right there. When it comes to this deck, anyway. I'm not getting a strong hit on that one. Okay, I'm gonna show this one last. This is positive, okay? I definitely want to end with this one. So it has here, in the near future, the industry will sabotage them. They choose not to play the game. That's allegedly, okay? Lack self-love. The lover slash couple, they choose to put the blinders on. Their desires for the other is stronger than their self-respect. Mm, I gotta read that again. Basically, according to Spirit, Madonna lacks self-love. Okay, and she's putting the blinders on when it comes to not putting her first. And it has here their desires for the others is stronger than their self-respect. That pretty much speaks for itself. They feel let down and sabotaged in their career. Their project is on hold. Question why? Now that's interesting. The only project I can think of is a tour. Now the tour is on hold, but it has here question why. And what does the industry has to do with her tour being on hold? Because they're telling us that she had a health scare, but they didn't say it like that. They were just saying she was found unresponsive. And it's due to, according to them, some kind of bacterial infection. But I'm letting many of you know I'm picking up on something else. Okay, kind of like I think about Jamie Foxx. As you know, the story is constantly changing as far as what's going on with him. His PR team is wide open, trying to keep his image up and not let people know what's really really going on with Jamie. But when I got the message unresponsive, that speaks for yourself. I mean, that's somebody that's knocked out. Okay, that's somebody that's in a coma. Okay, that's somebody that can't do for themselves. They sleep, paralyzed, you name it. But anyway, that's interesting. They feel let down and sabotaged in their career. Their project is on hold. Question why? So that could be affecting her also. As far as why is her project on hold? And as far as I know, she's supposed to be touring, but as you see, she ended up in the hospital. And it has here danger and caution. Caution, danger. And it has here getting back on track on the road of recovery. Notice what to say on the road of recovery. Let's hope and pray so, okay? Let's hope and pray so. But I will say this, her PR team is definitely trying to keep Madonna looking in the best light. I feel like no matter what they say in the media, I feel like there's more to it. That's all I'm going to say. Madonna is rebelling against the industry, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. That's what came out of my reading. And when you're doing that, if it's not them sabotaging you, it can also be, however Madonna choose to, go. I mean, everything really depends on how she's moving out here and dealing with disappointments. Are you going to drink yourself to death? Are you going to do drugs trying to numb your pain and your disappointment? Everything really depends on how she handle stress and what's going on with her. You know, but as far as Madonna committing suicide, no, uh, I'm not saying that at all. No, I'm not saying that at all. But these industry cats, they can, they know things about all these celebrities. I call them puppets. They know all about them, so they can pull somebody out of the hat. If it's something, if it's something that they want her to do and she don't want to do it, they can say, well, we got this video right here of you doing X, Y, and Z, to make her do it. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of this going on in the industry. That's why they have to jump. That's why they have to jump. But anyway, I'm through this reading. Seeing lots of love and light towards Madonna Way. I didn't want to make this video that long anyway. I just pretty much want to get an idea what's going on behind the scenes. And as far as I'm concerned, yeah, yeah, Madonna's definitely feeling quite helpless, and she's tired of being used and feeling undervalued. Okay. Um, let's wish her a speedy recovery. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Peace. Love and light, and bye for now.